Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Pokemon Blue. And in the last episode, we are in the rock tunnel. We're coming up towards the back end of it, I think. I can't really remember. I know that this is a fairly lengthy deal, but we've already been in here for a while anyways, so... Yeah, see, this guy's deep enough. Maybe I'm lost in here. That's a pretty bad thing, because I don't have any food to eat. Besides my Pokemon. He's just at a point where you, like, come up to him in a corner and he's just, like, huddled over there. Get away from me, please! You don't realize what I've seen! The things that I've done are unforgivable! I may have 3 Pokemon in my clutches, but I used to have 6. I ate them. You wouldn't even understand what they taste like, because they're made of rocks. It's fucking weird. I don't know where this is going. It's getting out of hand. Alright, good stuff. He has 2 Onyxes. Why? Why would he have 2 of those? That seems fairly unnecessary for one reason or another. Let's go with the Pillsbury. I feel like Psychic would do more. It would do at least regular damage. I don't know. I don't think it would necessarily do half. I guess we'll find out. That's not real. I thought that I was doing Confusion. My bad. Oh, well, might as well eat the dream while we're there. Which reminds me, I'm actually starving right now. So we'll take this one in stride and go with it. All right. Oh man, I really love that tandem of moves. It is great. Now we'll change. Now we'll go to somebody else. We'll go with... you know what? We'll leave him out there. Why not? I don't even care. I don't even care. Okay, so it's just standard damage. That's really strong standard damage, though. Jeez. Alright, good stuff. Ease up! What am I doing? Which way is out? I don't know. I'm in the prison of my own mind. Okay, this is all good. We're just gonna deal with more of this. Outsiders like you need to show me some respect. Oh, I'll show you some. And, I mean, and by respect, I mean I'm gonna totally kick your ass. And this is what you got, huh? Just all the Geodudes. I mean, if I gotta sit here and kill them all, then I'm gonna do it. It's just how it's gonna go. Hey, he's gonna kill himself. There's no way this is gonna kill me. It's like he's got less than a half a bar of life. You're kidding me! Come on! I mean, I don't think that... I'm guessing that attack really doesn't have anything to do with how much health that you have going into it. Obviously. Well, that was pretty fucked up. He just went all, like, Muhammad Jihad on me right there. He just... that wasn't even cool at all. He's just like, I'm taking it to the grave! This guy's creepy, man. Like, it's weird that his face is just in the middle of his body, you know? Like... His arms are basically coming out of where his ears would normally be, and then his legs are coming out of like right at his jawline, and it's visually very disturbing. I really don't like it at all. But Graveler's tight though. Like he's a cool looking Pokemon. It's just he's cool and very troubling to look at the same time. So that's pretty much what I have to say about that. Oh, stuff. Things. Must tell you. Very weird, unsettling, disgusting, and hilarious. That's what would sum up what I'm going to be going into in a second with you guys. Making sure there's nothing else here. Alright, we're going. We've got to be close to being out of this joint somewhere. I mean, seriously? This place is fucking huge. It really is. It's kind of pissing me off a little bit. Hikers leave twigs as trail markers. Well, then how did both of those dudes in the other, or that one dude in the other area get lost? I think it's just because, like, his brain was so mentally scarred. He's just like, you know what? I'm out of twigs. I don't even know where that ladder was that I came up through. It's everything's going. Let's bring out the dukes. So, okay. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. There are certain things that I don't understand that people do. Like, I understand that like, the concept of people hoarding things is totally a mental problem. Like, obviously there's an imbalance in their head somewhere that they would think that this is an idea that's good. Because, and like, but I can understand it to a point. Like, I get hoarding of certain things. Like, there are people that, you know, they'll hoard, like, you know, comic books, or they'll hoard, you know, like, video games, or they'll hoard, like, memoirs from family, even though they're things that, like, don't really hold any value at all. Oh, come on. I had you dead as a hammer, you asshole. I had you dead as a hammer, and I don't have any awakenings. Ah, you bitch. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna wait this one out, since for whatever reason he's not going on the offensive here. You're going for everything that you wait until I'm awake before you swing at me. You were really a regular bon vivant there, and it got you killed. Okay, anywho, so, like, I understand, like, things like that to a point, but then when you get into things where, like, people will hoard, like, food and it goes bad, and stuff like that, you're just like, why? Like, why are you doing this? It doesn't make any sense at all. This may have been the weirdest and most disgusting case of hoarding I think I've ever seen. And, like, it was apparently, like, a legit episode of Hoarders. I don't know how I missed it, because this one is easily the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And I only saw, like, a little, like, Facebook clip of it. Wow, no. I need to get my Meowth out of the damn thing, because I've been reading up on Meowth, and it's, like, the amount of crazy overpoweredness that it has when it goes into Persian mode. And by that I mean when it evolves into one, because it doesn't have a mode that it goes into. This game does not really contain that. I guess it's just insane. Like, the amount of agility it has, it can basically crit almost 100% of the time when it uses Slash. So, it'd be something worth having, and it's kind of like a weird roster edition. Like, I don't really see people doing Pokemon runs where they have a Persian on their team, so I'm kind of cool with it. Kind of want to give it a go, you know? Let's see if there's anything over here. I feel like this... let's see, which way is the right way here? Is this the way to get out? This looks like the way that we're going to take to get out of here. So let's go downward instead. So anywho, before I get away from it, in this thing, this lady, what she's hoarding instead of you know, conventional things, she decided that what she wanted to hoard was shit. And I don't mean she was hoarding, like, shit, just like, you know, useless garbage. Even though it kind of is useless garbage, it's just useless garbage that comes flying out of your asshole. That's what she was hoarding. I am dead serious. I can't make this up. It is just ridiculous. She was hoarding actual feces out of the butt. And, like, that's what her whole house was. It's insane. Like, they go and they talk to her, and she's like, I guess what it is like her toilet in her bathroom is, like, busted, or something to that extent. The toilet in her bathroom is, like, all busted up. And so, instead of her just, you know, getting the toilet fixed like anybody else would do, she decides that the only way that she's going to be able to get rid of this stuff is if she shits in a bucket. And, but what she was doing before that was she was taking her shit, and she was, like, putting it into, like, the giant, like, 55-ounce crystal geyser bottles, and she was just putting her crap in there, like, with the thing, like, about a third full of water. And so it was just making, like, all these water bottles full of shit water. And, like, she wasn't throwing away... I'm pretty sure she wasn't throwing away the toilet paper, because when you saw the inside of the house, it just had, like, these shitty water bottles. And then it just had, like, seemingly... It either looked like a bunch of, like, poopy toilet paper all over the place, or it looked like it was, like, almost like dirty diapers all over the place. It could have been a combination of both for all I'm concerned. It would have... so disgusting. How do people do that? And so it got to the point, like, after she ran out of water bottles to do that with, she just decided that she was just gonna throw, like a dingy old bucket, like, in the bathroom, just on the other side of the toilet. And so after that, she just decided she was gonna shit in that bucket instead, and then she'd just wait until it was full of, you know, poop and pee and, you know, leftover roast from whatever, and she was gonna, you know, just take it out and then go dump it out in the yard. But it would get to the point where it would get so full. It would get so full of this stuff that that she couldn't pick it up and take it out. So she would get a smaller bucket, scoop the poop and pee out of the main bucket, and put it in this smaller one, and then make like 2 or 3 trips outside to go dump it in the yard. And she's like, I've been doing that for a long time now, and I've never heard any of the neighbors complaining about it, so I guess I'm just gonna keep doing it. And, like, it's like, what the hell is going on? What is wrong with your brain? That you would think that's appropriate. How does that even happen? I don't even understand. And, like, the worst part was, like, because all this stuff was just everywhere in her house, like, there was like almost nowhere for her to sit without being like a foot or 2 away from this stuff, maybe like inches. And so the guy was like, he's like, do you ever clean out this bucket? Like, do you ever wash it out after you're done using it? And she's like, no, not really. And he's like, you at least wash your hands after you're done, like, scooping the stuff out and putting it in the other bucket, right? She's like, I mean, sometimes. And I'm just like, what? Who are you? You have to be an alien. There is no way that a regular person on this planet would do that. That they would allow themselves to do that. There is no way. I can't accept that as an answer. There is no fucking way. Oh man. And so they show, like, right after that she just goes into the quote-unquote kitchen, because it doesn't even, like, count as a kitchen, pretty much. And she's just, like, eating soup out of this bowl, and there's just, like, all of this just poop and pee paper and shitty water bottles and stuff just, like, piled up next to her. And the narrator's like, it is just simply baffling that she is willing to eat this soup out of this bowl after A, not washing her hands, and 2, that there's just poop, like, within inches of her eating space. It's just, oh man, I don't understand people, man. It's so weird. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get rid of Lear. I love having a move that decreases their defense, but I'd rather have Swords Dance instead, because it's either ups your agility a bunch, or it's your attack. I don't remember which one it is, but I know that it's definitely an offensive boosting deal, so I'm gonna roll with that. Alright, here we go. Let's get the hell out of here. God, there's another floor? Are you serious? God, give me a break. Alright, we're gonna have to definitely gonna have to revamp the Vine Whip here, because there's still more to be done here, apparently. I did not realize that was still gonna be going on. That's not what I was looking for. I want to switch you here, so that you can get what you need. I'm also gonna give you a potion, because, apparently this is just never gonna go away. This is the longest tunnel there is. And I was 1 step away. So yeah, that is easily the most insane thing that I think I've heard in quite a while. There's plenty of things. Okay, I want to see what this Swords Dance is all about. Okay, so it's just attack in general, just greatly goes up, which is cool. I mean, I'm super down with that. Unfortunately, I'm using it against an opponent that's not really going to help me out very much here. But even for something not being very effective, that was actually pretty effective. So I'm going to use it again. Yeah, good old Swords Dance, huh? That's what's up. Let's go with a cut. Let's cut right through the rock. Dwayne Johnson. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I forgot that rock moves are definitely very effective against flying. Which you would think it would be not effective against flying. You would think that just with, you know, them being flying type, that any type of rock move, they'd just be able to fly away from it. I mean, that was rock throw of all things. So you would think they'd just be like, oh, you just flew away from it. It's totally fine. Let's pop another repel. Why not? I just don't want to deal with random encounters. I just want to... Oh, right. I just want to get out of it, you know? Eek! Don't try anything funny in the dark! Then why did you come up to me? If you didn't want me to, you know, engage in any funny business here, then why would you walk up to me? Oh, jeez. These people do funny things. They really do. I love it, though. This whole thing just reminds me of a piece from one of John Mulaney's stand-up bits where he catches up to a lady in the subway, and he's like, "No! I'm not gonna rape you! I'm a little boy!" The whole thing makes me laugh every time. Oh, jeez. In the next episode, we're going to be in Lavender Town, where we're going to meet up with the Name Raider guy, and it's going to give us a really fun opportunity of being able to change some of the names of my Pokemon. And so I'm going to give you guys an opportunity, for those of you that didn't catch my tweet or my status on Facebook last night, I'm going to give you guys the chance to be able to name some of my Pokemon, both ones that I have in my starting lineup right now that I hadn't named yet, like this guy here, including my starter. And then I'm also going to give you guys a chance to, to give me some names for ones that I can name in the future. They may not make any sense, like context-wise, but I think that'd be pretty funny. So this is your opportunity. You guys can either send me a whole bunch of names in the comments section here, or you can send them directly to me on Twitter, or you can send them to me on Facebook, whatever platform you want to do it on. Give me your best shot here, and if I find any really good ones, I'll totally use them here. Because I'm always looking for good things to have. So yeah, it's your chance, my friends. Let me see what you can come up with. But I'll try and see if we can get ourselves out of this place. That'd be great if we could. Let's go with a cut here. After we've bolstered the offense here. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, you would think a move like cut would definitely be effective like that. It would you're slicing them, for crying out loud. Let's go with Sand Slash. Again, by the way, we have definitely encountered Rattatas here. You can never get away from them. The termite factor has most certainly stayed in effect. I've also decided to kind of play alongside this Let's Play. I found my my Pokemon Red copy, like I had told you at the beginning of the series, and I just decided to fire up a new game file there, and so I'm playing through that while I'm playing through this, and I'm kind of taking some different measures, and I kind of just want to not use who I would normally use in that particular run. So I actually only have 3 active Pokemon on my roster, and I'm like already going through Mount Moon. Actually, no, I'm already going up through the Nugget Bridge, so I'm not like terribly far away from where I am in this series right now. But I only have 3 Pokemon. I have an Ivysaur right now because I'm always going to take him. I have a Jigglypuff, and I have a Nidoking already. So kind of an interesting little lineup of people to have. But it's going pretty well so far. They are vastly over-leveled considering where I'm at in there. It's pretty crazy. But that's because I'm only using 3 people. So. But I think I just picked up a couple of little random guys just so that I can, try to even it out a little bit. I think I just picked up a Drowsy, and I think that I picked up like an Ekans, just because I want to, try to use things that I don't normally use in the game for a change. And I definitely think I want to use a Meowth in this series. I've always liked Meowth, and I really kind of want to see if that whole Persian thing is as good as people on the internet have been saying that it is. So. Maybe it'll be kind of a bust, and maybe it won't be. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna find a diamond in the rough here. An Oddish. I'll leave you out here. You got the advantage. I'm gonna just peck that smile right off your face. It's really weird. Like one of the leaf in the center of its face kind of looks like a tongue. Like, you see what I'm saying? It just looks like an upside down tongue. It's kind of gross. Like, for all we know, it could be like, what is that, a Peruvian necktie? Where they slit your throat and they pull your tongue out of it or whatever to look like a necktie. It's like an upside-down version of that, where they cut like a giant hole in that Oddish's head and they pull its tongue out of the top of its head. So it's actually very disgusting. Alright, here we go. Oh, I didn't realize I got poisoned. I wasn't paying attention there. You're gonna use Whirlwind, huh? A move that literally does nothing to me in a trainer battle. There we go. Very good. Very good. Alright. I mean, I'm glad that these guys are going up in level right now. But I'm super bummed out that all 3 of the ones that I wanted to have their level go up are all ones that aren't getting the chance. Because they're all fainted. Oh, God. It's alright. It's gonna be fine. They're gonna get their chances. They're just gonna be, they're kind of a little bit behind where I wanted them to be at this point. I also should probably give another potion to you. Just because. Alright, good. Okay, can we just get out of this place? This is it. Alright, yes. That's what's up. We made it out. That's all I was hoping to get done in this episode, was just get out of the rock tunnel, and that's exactly what we have done. So, my friends, I think we're going to stop right here for when we come back on the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Blue. We're really close to Lavender Town, so we'll be able to rename some Pokemon. We're going to visit the Pokemon Tower. We're gonna do some things. So until then, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying thank you guys for watching. And if I find out that any of you guys are hoarding poop in your house, I am going to kill you. I'm just gonna do it. I am gonna take the jail time, but I'm gonna feel okay that I kept somebody from hoarding poop in their house, because that is absolutely gross. Like, imagine what her house would smell like all the time. Just old, crusty shit. It's just the worst. Oh, boy. Alright, guys, well, you take care, and I will see you next time. I'll probably have something to talk about that isn't nearly as disgusting as that, or maybe I will. Who's to know? Take care, everybody. Bye.